This pathetic creature is Leon, a professional loser whose biggest achievement is wasting his entire life inside a dating game. But while playing his favorite dating game, one stupid accident ends his life. But instead of reaching heaven, this loser wakes up inside the exact same game as a broke background character nobody cares about. Even worse, this world is controlled by arrogant women, while ordinary men are treated like trash servants. Luckily, Leon remembers the entire game world, including every secret location hidden inside it. Using that knowledge, he claims the world's strongest forbidden weapon and awakens an overpowered cheat system that accepts him as its master. Armed with this unbelievable power, Leon enters the kingdom's most dangerous academy, where arrogant girls treat boys like dirt. But this time, this so-called useless background character is about to crush every rule and change this entire world forever. An anime begins with Leon, a professional loser, who after being blackmailed again and again by his own sister, Leon finally decides that he will shut himself inside his room and spend the whole day playing games. During that time, he finds a game where all the main players are girls, and because of that, Leon does not really like the game at all. But once he starts playing it, he somehow forces himself to complete it until the very end. That same day, when he is going from his floor down to the lower floor to get something to eat, his foot suddenly slips, and he falls down the stairs. That fall kills him, and because of it, he suddenly opens his eyes in another world. However, right after arriving there, Leon quickly understands that he is inside the world of that game. But the situation is very different from what he expected, because he has been born into a completely different family. His early life in this new world becomes very hard, because he has to do a lot of work and even help with household expenses. His family is not extremely poor, but Leon himself does not get any money. Then Leon's mother in this world shows him a photo and says that they have decided his marriage with the girl in that picture. Leon immediately dislikes her, because the person in the photo is not really a young girl, but a 50-year-old woman, and she has already been married 7 times. In reality, she only marries men who are soldiers, because when they die, she receives their pension money. And since all 7 of her previous husbands are already dead, she has now chosen Leon. But Leon clearly says that he does not want to marry that woman. He wants to go to the Magic Academy, and there, he will find someone to marry on his own. His mother tells him he must have lost his mind, because going to the academy requires a huge amount of money, and they do not have that much to spend on him. She also reminds him that after the age of 20, no one gets married in this world, so he has to marry now. Still, Leon has already made up his mind that no matter what happens, he must enter the academy, and now he only keeps thinking about how he can arrange the money. Then he suddenly remembers a spaceship he once saw while playing the game. That spaceship is very far from where he lives, but Leon still takes one of his father's ships and heads toward that location. He knows the direction, but while traveling, he gets caught in a sudden storm, and because of that, his father's ship breaks apart. Leon falls straight down to the ground, but the place feels familiar to him because he has already seen all these routes inside the game. Just then, he notices a building and immediately goes inside. There are robot guards there, and Leon knows their weakness. They can stop working because of electricity. So he picks up a gun lying nearby, loads it with an electric bullet, and destroys those robots. After that, when Leon moves ahead, he finds some dead bodies, and from there he picks up a card that will be useful to him later. When he goes a little farther, he finds a machine where that same card has to be placed. As soon as he puts the card inside, the gate of the ship opens in front of him. Leon enters the ship, where he finds another robot, but this one is different from the earlier robots. When Leon shoots at it, the bullets do not help much, so Leon looks at the card and tries to trick the robot, but this robot is smarter than the previous ones. By checking the card, it realizes that the person on the card and Leon are not the same. Leon then uses a grenade, and this grenade is electric, but the robot instantly creates a shield in front of itself and blocks it. Seeing this, Leon is stunned. He throws another grenade, and again the robot creates a shield, but this shield can only stop magical grenades. Leon's second grenade is actually a real bomb, yet even that does not damage the robot, because its entire body is made of metal. The robot explains that these kinds of grenades cannot harm it, and after saying that, it moves forward, grabs Leon, and lifts him up. It squeezes him with such force that blood starts coming out of Leon's mouth, but in that desperate moment, Leon suddenly pulls out a knife he had found outside earlier and throws it straight into the robot's eye, killing it. After this, Leon moves forward again and reaches the main room of the ship, where he places his hand on a scanner. Once his hand is scanned, the ship's system becomes shocked after realizing that Leon has the power of both old humans and new humans. After this discovery, the system declares Leon the new owner of the ship. Leon has suffered many injuries by now, so right after that, he loses consciousness. 3 months later, we are shown Leon's house, where his mother is extremely angry and telling someone that Leon has not contacted them for 3 months. He refused the marriage and ran away from home. According to them, Leon might already be dead by now, so they are not paying much attention to him, and they have not even tried to search for him properly. But then a very loud sound echoes outside, and it is the sound of a spaceship flying. When everyone comes out, they see Leon standing there. He has returned with a huge amount of treasure, including gold, diamonds, jewels, and many valuable things. Now, Leon has enough money to easily go to the academy. In the next scene, we see that he has bought an empty piece of land between his house and the academy, and he decides to live there. Since he has money now, he can do almost anything he wants. He has even made some robots for himself. One robot comes to him and asks whether they should build a hot spring there, because in the future, it could help them earn some money. Leon likes the idea, so the robot begins working on it. After this, we see Leon heading toward the academy. When he reaches the academy gate, the first people he sees are the prince and his group. After that, he notices a girl named Angelina. Angelina is actually the enemy of the main character in the game Leon used to play. Leon does not pay much attention to her at first, but after some time, while walking around the academy, he sees a girl slapping the prince. This feels strange to Leon because when he played the game, the situation was different, and what is happening now does not match the original tension of the story. After that, we see Leon sitting with his friends, and all of them are hoping that some girls will come and talk to them too. However, all the girls are only gathering around the prince, and because of that, Leon and his friends start feeling jealous. But the prince is not giving those girls any attention at all because he is busy with his own problems. Later, after class, Leon organizes a tea party, hoping that maybe this will help him make at least one female friend. One girl comes there with her friend, but they simply eat the snacks Leon had prepared and leave without caring about him. Leon feels sad because of this, and when he steps outside, he sees some girls bullying another girl. When he goes closer, he realizes that the girl being bullied is Olivia, who is the main character of this series and also the main character of the game. Leon helps her and asks her to join him for tea. While they are having tea, Leon notices that Olivia is not a bad person at all. She is actually a good girl, but she is afraid of everyone, and that is why others keep bullying her. Then Leon introduces her to his sister Jenna, and Jenna gives Olivia advice, saying that she should talk to Angelina because Angelina is the most famous girl in the entire academy. If Olivia becomes friends with her or even starts talking to her, the other students will not dare to bully her anymore. This idea feels right to both Leon and Olivia. Jenna also says that Olivia should take some sweets for Angelina, but Olivia becomes nervous because she does not have any money. Leon tells her not to worry and says he will give her the money. In the next scene, Angelina and Olivia are sitting together and eating the sweets Leon gave them. Angelina is a little impressed because Olivia has shown the courage to openly talk about her weakness, and she also tells Angelina that all the students have been bullying her. Angelina says Olivia does not need to worry so much anymore. When Angelina asks her how she got the idea to come there, Olivia tells her that Leon suggested it. This makes Angelina somewhat impressed with Leon too. After this, we see the students going into a dungeon for training. There, the prince chooses to go with Marie instead of going with his fiancée, who is actually Angelina. Marie is the same girl who slapped him earlier. Angelina becomes angry at Marie, but the prince immediately steps forward and protects Marie. When the prince leaves with Marie, all the other students are shocked because the prince did not go with Angelina. Then the teacher explains to the students that inside this dungeon, there are powerful monsters, so they must stay careful and bring back the crystals placed inside. The other students try to stop Leon and Olivia from entering the dungeon because neither of them seems strong enough, yet the two still go inside together. Once they enter, Leon quickly kills several monsters, but then he notices one of the creatures attacking Olivia. He immediately steps between them, and the monster bites deeply into his arm. Elsewhere, Prince Julius is clearing out the remaining monsters at great speed, though he also injures his hand during the fight. Marie uses her healing power to treat him, but Angelica suddenly arrives, pushes Marie aside, and starts helping Julius herself. Julius clearly dislikes what she has done, and after angrily confronting Angelica, he takes Marie by the hand and walks away with her. Seeing this, Angelica's followers, meaning the students who admire and support her, become furious. The next day, Julius calls Angelica into his office and tells her that several students have been bullying Marie and even burned some of her belongings. He suspects Angelica may have encouraged them to do it, but she firmly denies any involvement and says she never ordered anyone to harm Marie. Julius refuses to calm down and tells her, "Our engagement only matters outside the academy. So while we are here, stop acting as though you have any claim over me." His cold words hurt Angelica deeply. In the next scene, Leon and Olivia are sitting inside the library, where Leon asks her about Marie because he assumes girls usually know more about each other. Olivia instead asks, "Do "Do you like girls like Marie?" Leon immediately answers, "Not at all. She is completely not my type." Before they can continue, both of them hear a strange sound and head toward it. In a quiet corner of the same library, they discover Marie kissing another boy, and that boy is actually part of Angelica's group. Later, as Marie is leaving, Julius arrives with his friend Jilk. They have come to tell her that she can hire a personal servant if she needs one. Hiring a servant is extremely expensive, and Marie has no money, so Julius offers to pay for it himself. Marie becomes delighted, while secretly thinking that she can easily dominate this entire game. At this point, it is revealed that Marie does not truly belong to this game world either. Just like Leon, she was transported here from somewhere else. After that, Leon is shown searching for a wife with his friend. He will soon turn 20, and once that happens, finding a suitable bride will become nearly impossible. But even after working together, the two still cannot find anyone for him. In the next scene, a party is taking place, and another argument begins between Angelica and Julius. Angelica had seen Marie holding hands with a different boy, and because Julius supposedly loves Marie, she believes Marie should not be behaving that way. She reports everything directly to him while Marie and the others are standing nearby. However, the other students who are close to Marie openly admit that they also love her, and Julius shows no problem with sharing her attention. Angelica and everyone watching are stunned by his reaction. Her patience finally breaks, so she removes the glove from her hand, strikes Marie across the face with it, and challenges her to a duel. Marie's admirers immediately step forward and announce that they will fight together on her behalf. Angelica is shaken because she cannot defeat all of them alone, and when she asks for support, no one comes forward. Just as the silence begins to crush her, Leon suddenly volunteers. He understands the situation clearly. If nobody stands beside Angelica, she will be completely isolated after the duel and may even be forced to leave the academy. Leon also wants something exciting to happen, so he approaches Julius and sets his own conditions. "If I defeat all of you, you and Marie will end your relationship. If I lose, Angelica will stop interfering in your lives." Marie's 5 admirers tell Leon to choose other students who can fight beside him, but he refuses and says, "I don't need a team. I'll handle all 5 of you alone." Afterward, Leon meets Angelica because she has called him over to convince him not to fight for her. He calmly explains, "I'm not doing this for your sake. I just want to teach those fools a lesson, and nothing interesting has happened around here lately." In the next scene, everyone gathers inside the arena, where the 5 students reveal their combat robots. Their machines look advanced and impressive, but when Leon arrives with his own robot, the entire crowd starts laughing. Olivia is confused and asks Angelica why everyone is mocking it. Angelica explains that Leon's robot is extremely bulky and much heavier than the others, which means its movement speed should be far lower. On top of that, it had been abandoned as useless scrap and nobody had wanted to operate it. Leon choosing such a machine is certainly unusual, but rarity does not automatically make it powerful. As the other robots prepare for battle, Leon asks his small support robot to bring out weapon number 1. He had stored several combat items in that slot, including a sword, but instead, a shovel appears in his hand. Leon remembers using that shovel while digging a hole for the hot spring, and realizes he forgot to replace it with the proper weapon in his inventory. Still, he decides there is no reason to panic because he believes he can defeat every robot with the shovel alone. His first opponent is a student named Brad, whose robot has several drills attached to its back. Brad launches them toward Leon, but Leon avoids every attack and defeats him with a single strike. The entire audience falls silent in disbelief. The second match begins when a student named Greg enters the arena. His robot carries many different weapons, and he confidently tells Leon, "That oversized armor of yours won't last against me." Greg attacks without hesitation, but Leon breaks his weapon during the clash and then begins dismantling the robot piece by piece. Once the entire machine has been taken apart, only Greg remains standing. Greg still tries to continue fighting without his robot, but Leon stops him and says, "You're already helpless, and I don't waste my strength bullying the weak. Leave the arena." Next, a student named Chris steps forward and attacks Leon with his sword. Leon sends several small robots from his back to pressure Chris while moving forward himself. He catches the incoming blade and snaps it cleanly in half, ending the match. Chris cannot understand how he lost because he had trained so hard to win, but Leon bluntly tells him, "Go tell Marie how much effort you made. She might care, because I certainly don't." After Chris falls, it becomes Jilk's turn. Before entering the arena, Jilk had secretly spoken to Leon's sister, Jenna, and persuaded her to plant explosives on Leon's robot. She also gives Jilk additional explosives to use during the fight. Leon's small robot already knows about the plan and quietly informs him, but Leon is completely unconcerned. He says their armor is far too strong for such such cheap tricks to matter. The battle begins exactly as expected. Several explosives detonate around Leon, yet the robot's body remains untouched. Jilk then throws his own explosives at him, but even those fail to cause any damage. Watching his entire plan collapse, Jilk freezes because he no longer knows what to do. Leon then reveals, "I have a recording of you forcing my sister to place those bombs on my machine. I can show it to Julius and Marie whenever I want. Once she learns how far you went just to win, do you really think she'll still admire you?" Jilk is horrified and finally realizes how badly he has acted, but Leon gives him no time to recover and defeats him with the next attack. Now, only Prince Julius remains. Before entering the arena, he assures Marie that she has nothing to fear because he will defeat Leon easily. He proudly explains that his robot is built from an extremely powerful metal, but Marie quietly remembers that the previous 4 boys made similar claims before losing. The moment she watched Jilk fall, she had already begun losing hope that any of them could defeat Leon, and she starts thinking that she has, after choosing the weaker opponents. The first fight begins. During the battle, Leon tries to make Julius understand that he should not trust Marie because she is only using him, but Julius refuses to listen. Leon reminds him that he belongs to a noble family and is already engaged to Angelica, yet Julius calmly says none of that matters to him. As long as Marie stays by his side, he is even willing to abandon his family name. At that point, Leon realizes there is no use trying to reason with him, so he launches one final attack and smashes Julius's entire robot into pieces. Julius is badly injured in the crash, while the other students become furious with Leon. Later, Olivia asks why he went that far, explaining that everyone now hates him for defeating the prince and his friends. Leon simply tells her that he will leave the academy soon, so other people's opinions no longer matter to him. The scene then shifts to Julius, who is recovering in the hospital from his injuries. Angelica comes to check on him, but Julius coldly tells her that she did not need to visit. He says Marie is the one he loves, and that his feelings will never change. His words deeply hurt Angelica, but she quietly wishes him happiness before walking away. Soon after, Leon meets Angelica's father and asks whether the incident involving the 5 noble sons can be settled without bringing trouble to his own family. That is the only thing Leon truly wants. Angelica's father agrees, saying, "You fought for my daughter, so this is the least I can do for you." A young man standing beside him then asks Leon why he chose to fight all 5 of them. He points out that Leon could have spoken to them directly and made everything clear without turning it into a battle. Leon claims he had no other choice, though inside he knows the truth. He fought them because he had wanted to teach Julius and his 4 friends a lesson for a long time. Afterward, Angelica's father asks Leon to spend some time with her because she has just suffered what is basically a painful breakup and is feeling miserable. Because of that, Leon invites both Angelica and Olivia to his home.